raise it up from like one time.
Yeah.
Like I went for 75 return.
Come on, T.
Yes,
And just 1965.
yeah.
It's one of those.
Just nice. But I said, well, that was, you didn't get any meals nor birth.
Oh no, you just sit.
You know what he said for the meals and birth? I think for 2,800, well, he could go
Yeah, you're
through
cheaper.
hell, and I wouldn't give him an asbestos suit neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's, flying would be cheapest.
The
easiest.
The thing wouldn't be for us to fly.
No way.
Right now, I can't. I'm not supposed to drive. I failed the thing in the end of September.
Oh,
They had
right.
a new guy. You got to go do what one guy wants, and another son of a bitch comes along and he does thing, and you get a mark against you. Well, I went through a stop street and away from Main Street, you know. And if you have your back to the water walking on Main Street in Midland, there's to the left after you get up there a piece, you know. And we were on Allen Street, and one thing going on, he said, turn back over here, fine, turn that. I always repeat. We're going on, and there's shade trees, you know, and big, and the sun was shining, and it had, it was going like flashlights, you know. So I went through goddamn shop sign, stop sign, a book from here to the door. Jesus, did he ever go ahead? Let's go.
You want some?
Yes, I'll have a little bit. Mike, there's a cup over there.
Well, I'm sure I'll have more cups than you.
You know how I like mine? Are you making mine
sugar?
for me?
Yeah, one sugar and milk.
2 sugars and milk,
2 sugars
please.
and milk. Did I need
I
to
mean,
do it every morning?
Yeah, that's right.
And then what one is doing right for one guy, I'd only have but one mistake. He liked to do that on me, the one guy was there for years. So,
License, and if he goes again,
You'll have to go through the graduated course.
he would. You'd have to go through the graduated course, which means it would take you 2 years to get your license back.
well, you know what
'Cause
they
now
call
you
that.
are
You know what
unlicensed.
license I have then.
I just thought I'd ask, because I didn't know how that would work out. So he
Yeah,
Sure,
because that
go
happened, just happened to a friend of mine. He got his
Uh-huh.
license run. Beautiful there though.
Oh.
Really, really nice.
By
Really nice.
pictures on the TV, in Mountainous districts, but put the TV was showing something in the mountain. They got walls like that, no post right high.
No, it was just there.
Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
Well, that's better than it used to be. At one time when the road was finished, I'm running out of names now, but near the Columbia one, it's that bad turn there off the hill. One a couple of miles, you couldn't drive, so I read. That's maybe 40, 50 years ago.
Huh.
The fellows used to get in driving.
Well, they just lost 2
The one
guys.
that
They
you
were in a
drove.
truck and they were driving in the mountains. Someone they flipped over, and they didn't know where they were, and they were talking. They had either a phone,
C's.
something,
Radio.
CB or a phone or something, but they didn't know where they were. So they never found them, and they were like hurt and in trouble. What you got on your neck? Just a lump?
What's the sister?
There's one thing make you feel good. Maybe Kevin know what I mean.
What's that?
So a train be going on, you know, more well in daylight, and you could see. They stop at night in the mountains, and they're very slow. And then they go slow and they stop up for 5 minutes or so. What did they do that for? No towns around. You ever see them move boulders off the track or stones?
Oh, they had a fall? Yeah.
I didn't
Falling
feel too
off.
good when I say I was saying that, but you couldn't help.
Yeah, that could be it. Could be, yeah.
I'll just up my toe one more. You know how I run out. I went by Jasper, see him, and we're someplace between there. We weren't right down in the valley at Fisher's. No, not. I don't think quite. And it was daylight, and you didn't have a dining car then. From Jasper on to Vancouver, they had one big coach. You walked out where your seat was, you know, between 2 trains, and then You went that way, little petition there, and that was like a restaurant, and there's another place, you know, from here to there. You walk along, sit in a stool, and ordered your stuff.
Yeah.
I was sitting there with an older, I don't know if older, maybe a nice couple. A man and woman, they're sitting there. And I had mine ordered, and I had the getting theirs. And they're talking to the goddamn waiter, you know. He said, "Isn't that a beautiful scene there?" And the guy turned around, and I did tell there wasn't nothing there, for Christ's sake. The land was away, Christ, you couldn't see him. So I looked, and the ears bunny told me before that you were in her. Her old lady turned and said, "Oh," and she went like that, and she said, "Tell me when I pass."
Yeah, you get pretty high.
Wouldn't be afraid that she wet herself, because Jesus, she was scared.
Yeah, it's pretty high up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on the around 1st of June, and it took 7 days.
To get up there, yeah.
Some days we average 8 o'clock, sometimes 7:30 in the morning. At noon I'd check the gas, and then at 4 I'd start to look for motels. Sometimes we'd go till a little after 5 sometime, but the first one you get, and you know why.
Few and far between.
You go in at 4:30 and have you pay and decide the Johnny restaurant what you're going to do, and about an hour after there you look out and you go there, six cars, and when you look out, so that's what we do. Now the dearest I paid was $73, and the bus price was $39.50.
Mm.
And in one place they're going to get us to go right at Scriber.
Yes? She?
Hello, Kitty.
He wanted me to go.
Big cat, eh?
And he said, "That's when you start talking about I really like that, you know." And he said, "Better in May," he said, "than ever come to start in September." He said, "But then going back, you have to stay in a motel 2 weeks. You got snow furs and they won't let you cruise."
Yeah.
Right now he's looking way the hell ahead, so he got his holidays right when I... He's hardware master in Nanaimo just now.
Oh, alright, that's cool. You're getting big.
Oh, no, eh?
The big cat, eh?
Yeah.
The fur out of his back, every summer he rubs where the pine gum is, and
Gets stuck in his fur?
he's, now he's better, but when he's up till he's 3 years old, you didn't just play with him all you wanted.
Oh, look at
I
that. He's
took him
thick. Holy.
He tolerated this in a way, and purr, but
Bye, babes.
you just didn't tell him.
Are smooth. There we are. See the family resemblance.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
My grandpa.
When this was, I loved her, so she's in there for you. That's the goddamn truth.
Yeah, I know.
And I have, wait a minute, I think if you get your somebody, your gut seems to, like I go for you see? And
That's it. Can I want to make a picture of you and George together?
no, I won't kiss her.
Okay, well, you don't look very clear on this.
Should be alright.
There,
Have you
right,
run
correct.
across any fellows like that? Any firm
Kevin and his
across any
grandfather,
guys
great-grandfather.
that they kiss?
Yeah. Oh, don't want that.
That's something else, isn't it? That too, you hear the voice on that too, do you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, here's my little boy, my sweetie, I'm gonna miss him.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of fun stuff.
Got somebody to look
There we
after my
go.
cats, I don't know how the hell.
Hi. Okay, I'll stop recording now. Once I get Kevin, there he is, there's his head, okay. All right, I think I did it all right.
Press the thumb button.
The thumb button, this one I was pressing.
What are you looking at, about $1,000?
I don't know, I think it's more than that.